Hi, everyone. How are you guys? Sorry, I totally clicked go live on accident while I was setting everything up. So we were starting about 10 minutes earlier than what I was intending to. So I apologize in advance for anything that I don't already have ready. There are two different missing people right now that are missing in California that I want to raise awareness about that are active, ongoing investigations right now. And so the first one I'm going to touch base on is Kiely Rodni, maybe Rodney. I bet you it's Rodney. She is missing in Truckee, California. Her reward has already climbed all the way up to $50,000. Huge reward very quickly. She was last seen at a party on Friday evening and had never made it home, basically. Police are trying to figure out who she could have left with or if she left with anyone for that matter. They're trying to decide if she left alone, if she could have been in an accident of some sort, if she could have left with somebody in her vehicle, all of those things. Herself and her car is missing. Her cell phone has not been active since she left the party. Now, there has been contradicting times. Some of the stuff says 12:30 a.m. Other stuff says 1:30 a.m. I don't know which one's right. I don't know which one is law enforcement issued. So we're just going to, keep it general. She basically was seen in the early morning hours on the 6th of August or very late hours on the 5th, if that makes sense. So Friday night, she went to a party. This party was huge. They're saying that there was like 100 teens and young adults at this party. I don't know really what the party was for, but it's crazy to me that it was such a large event. It took place near the Prosser family campground in Truckee. Let's see. It says her car still has not been located, and her phone has been out of service since that evening. So I was going to do a live about this tonight, but I got the kids to sleep super early. So I wanted to bring her up. And let me show you guys Google Earth. Let's take a look at that. Okay, so this is the Prosser family campground. And so it says she was near this area. It doesn't give us the exact location, but just to give you guys a look at like the terrain and different things like that. So right by a body of water, never good if you're missing with your car. I don't know if drinking was involved or anything like that. However, police have said that if there was any drinking or alcohol or other drugs involved, they will not press charges. They just want information about where she could possibly be. Okay, so let me show you guys. Thank you so much, Crystal. Let's see. Okay, so Placer County Sheriff's Office is searching for a missing teenage girl. She is 16. She actually turns 17 next month, so very close to her 17th birthday. She was last seen August 6th around 12:30 a.m. at a party of more than 100 young adults. Police say Kiely's phone has been out of service since the party and that her car, a silver 2013 Honda CRV with license plate number 8YUR127, is also missing. 5'7", 115 pounds, last seen wearing a black tank top, green Dickie pants. She has numerous piercings, including a nose ring. And again, her reward, $50,000 right now. It started out at $5,000 first thing this morning. Crystal, those are me. They are silly Snapchat photos of me. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Back here. Maybe. Okay, so this is Let's take a look at the Facebook page. This Facebook group is ran by True Crime Misfits. They transitioned one of their old groups over to her. It says, parents of Truckee Northlake kids who were at the party, please encourage your kids to share anything they know, especially those who were there after 1 a.m. An email has been set up for videos and tips from Snapchat, etc. at findkiely@gmail.com. Honesty is needed and no one will get in trouble for sharing information. They are also having a no consequence teen meeting. It says Kiely needs her community's help to find her. It's from 5 to 7 today. This is in California, so it starts a half hour ago. I hope they got a lot of people to show up. If you're in that area and you're seeing this and you have information, feel free to go to this meeting so that you can go and talk about what you may know. So the Placer County Sheriff's Office and the family of Kiely need more information about her whereabouts, specifically the Prosser Lake party. This is a 2-hour block of time where we are asking everyone who attended to the party to show up and give their statements. Parents, encourage your teens to attend and ensure them they are not in trouble with any information they share. We need their help, these teens' help to find Kiely. The goal is to have everyone who attended the party show up here. Let's create one convenient block of time where we can be sure we are getting PCSO all of the information we have. Please share this event with anyone who had a teen attend the party or anyone you know who attended. So apparently it was a bonfire of some sort. Check the chat real quick. Yeah, 100 people were there. Definitely someone knows something. Yeah, it is. It's my face. Okay. So this one says, all of us in Truckee by now know that 16-year-old Kiely is missing. She went to a bonfire at the Prosser Dam on Friday night, August 5th. It was attended by about 100 other local teens. Around 1 a.m., Kiely told friends she was leaving the party. Then Kiely, the silver Honda CRV she was driving, and her phone just disappeared. If your child was at the bonfire, please ask them to talk through the whole night with you. Ask for little details. If your teen was drinking alcohol or where they weren't supposed to be, for Kiely's sake, please give your kids a free pass just this once. All the kids who were there need to tell the parents what happened at the party from the moment by moment, especially around the time that Kiely left, without fear of punishment, so they can tell you everything. Remembering any tiny detail may help immensely. Kiely's family is trying to piece together the night narrative to figure out when she left and whom she left with. Please contact Detective Stephanie Freiberg. Yeah. If you have any information, videos, or photos of the party. The police have promised that no one will get in trouble for sharing stories about intoxication. So again, they are asking people to check your Ring cameras as well if you live in that neighborhood. They just need to find their daughter. This is their worst nightmare, is what I was getting ready to start to say. Absolutely worst nightmare. Okay. So this looks like somebody is showing the road. Just different search spots, maybe. Unbelievable, though, that they already have raised $50,000 for this reward. Amazing job by her family getting this information out here quickly. It says police are not treating this as a possible abduction, but her friends and family are. She was last seen at the party. That is all we know. Her car has not been located. Search and rescue conducted ground and aerial searches Saturday with no results. We know that gathering was large. Kids came from Auburn, Reno, and Sparks. Everyone, please share this. And they put different hashtags. These are some of the different hashtags that they're using. I'll copy and paste them in case anybody wants to share the video with the hashtags. It'll help things get spread quicker. It would have to be an abduction. Well, Savannah, she could have potentially, if she was drinking, if there was things like that going on at this party, it's also a big possibility that she could have had an accident of some sort and need help. The fact that her phone shut off shortly after she left the party as well, I hope the police are able to pull the data quickly to find out if it was her manually turning it off or if the phone was in some way, shape, or form damaged and shut off that way. Because that can make a huge difference. Like, for example, Adventures with a Purpose explains this. Whenever a car leaves an area and then their phone has a hard shut off, that oftentimes means that car was in some sort of accident or the phone was in some sort of accident that leads to the phone being shut off. And so a lot of times whenever Adventures with a Purpose look at a case, that's one of the things that they're looking for, because to decide if they want to go to an area and search, they'll pull cell phone data to see where the latest pings were and if the phone shut off as a hard shut off, because what that oftentimes means is the car, unfortunately goes into water at that point. And so that's honestly how they have found a lot of people. They actually talk about that on the Jed Hall case, for example, because his phone pinged in the area of the water that he was in, and then it had a hard shut off shortly after that ping. And so they basically were able to find out that, he was most likely in the body of water that they eventually found him in. I hope that's not the case in her situation. Again, that's information that police should be able to pull rather quickly. As far as narrowing down pings, that gets a little bit more complicated. So I'm interested to find out where her last pings were and if they were near water at all or any other types of bodies of water, or if her phone simply died while she was out at this party. Could that be part of why she decided to leave? Let me pull up the Google Earth again and show you guys. Now, I'm not sure exactly where her house address is or where she would have been driving to. They haven't shared that information. They just have been sharing the Prosser family campground. They're saying that the party was near that. So whenever they're saying near that, I don't know if it was obviously it wasn't at the actual campground, but could it have been in this area? Like right in here? Could it have been down here by the party picnic area? Yeah, it's hard to say exactly where they were. We just know that it was a bonfire of some sort that over 100 people attended. And so that kind of leaves this area wide open, I would think, because obviously you're not going to have a bonfire in the midst of the trees. So they probably were more likely out on the banks where it is open here. Yeah, worst nightmare. Drinking and driving. Yeah, we have no idea if she herself was partaking in any alcohol or other substances. We do know that there was drinking going on at that party, though. Yeah, there's water. You can't hear the mouse clicking? No, because I got my new one. Her mom, at least, I'm sure her as well. They live off the grid. I mean, so much so that she can't leave sometimes for 4 to 6 weeks in the winter. Oh, wow. Yeah, helicopter mom, because this is the worst. I agree. Yeah, there was a ton of people at that party, 100 teens and young adults. So, Parker, did you reach out to her mom? Or did you just see that like within the comments of the groups? I'm curious because I didn't actually reach out to the family yet in this one. I think Frank may have on my accord, but I didn't personally reach out to them at this point yet. So I'm not sure where exactly her family lives. I don't know if they live towards town or even if she lives. I mean, Parker's saying that sometimes they get stuck off the grid. You know, she could live up in these mountains somewhere. Just to show you guys, these are actual like mountains in this area. Lots of hills and stuff. I'm not sure which direction she would be traveling from the area of the party. All of this is all still numerous information. Okay, yeah, that's what I had seen too. I didn't even bother messaging her because honestly, she has so much to deal with. She doesn't need to deal with YouTubers quite at this point. Whenever it comes to awareness and such, she is using social media advocates to do that for her, and 100% that is the right way to go. Okay, thank you so much, Parker. Thank you, thank you. Do you want to come on panel? You're more than welcome to if you'd like to discuss this as well. Let me drop the link here. Real quick, before Parker would jump on panel, there is another case that I'm going to show you guys as well. Oh, hey, look, somebody's mentioning my channel. I'm in Oklahoma and I was shocked at the lack of coverage for this. I belong to a YouTube group that will feature Kiely tonight. She is a minor and law enforcement needs to take this seriously. Sleuth Mom is the YouTube channel. Hey, thank you to whoever put this shout out here in the comments. You know, God bless you guys for helping share the channel and share the information. You know, for real, this is what we are trying to do. And yeah, okay, that's great. That's what we're trying to do here is help raise awareness about these missing kiddos, these missing loved ones for that matter. And I always love it whenever I see stuff like that in the comments. So thank you so much for whoever did that. You know, awesome job. Well, obviously I can see your name, but I don't know what your screen name is on here. I know that my mod team does that a lot, but I did not realize that there are others out there as well. So awesome. Cool to see. Okay. I don't want to like dig and speculate quite too much. I really do want to find out where she was heading. Number one, the address of her home. And, you know, I'm interested to see how much they're able to find from these teens. Right now, the news reports are staying very vague, as we see a lot. You know, they are just minimal details, nothing really out there. But there is, oh my. There's a lot going on. Okay, so wait, this one's somebody's talking about security. I don't think this party would have had security though. So Secret Witness is also offering a reward, the amount to be determined, for information leading to the location and well-being of missing 16-year-old female from the Truckee area. So Secret Witness is also involved in offering a reward as well. Now, the reward that we're currently seeing, I seen a GoFundMe up this morning, and I'm telling you guys, the donations were coming in so quickly. We're talking within minutes. Hundreds and hundreds of dollars were being raised, and I'm imagining that that's where a lot of this 50,000 came from. That's awesome, Snickers. Thank you so much for sharing. Stickers. Thank you so much. Okay. So yeah, I mean, so that's really it so far on her. I'm going to keep watching her case and following it because again, this is, you know, this is a parent's worst nightmare. Absolutely worst nightmare. So let me show her picture again and her car again before I take this down. Oh, you've been right behind us in all the comments today. There she is. So, and then that's a picture of what her car looks like. I really hope that they find her quickly. I hope that perhaps, she just went to a friend's house and didn't maybe touch base with her mom, had a dead cell phone. It is still Sunday. Maybe she just figured she'd stay out for the weekend and didn't contact her family, or something silly like that happened. I hope that this is not a situation where, she got into an accident of some sort, or that she's with someone, or someone did something nefarious. I'm really, really, really crossing my fingers and praying on this one. So the other case I want to touch base on, guys, let me switch gears here. Like I said, I accidentally started 10 minutes earlier than I wanted to. So unfortunately, I don't have my articles pulled up for this next one. So let me get her. Okay, thank you so much, Parker. You guys will never know that I'm here still now because of the new mouse. What are you guys going to do? Okay, so this one says, okay, yeah, this one's from her mom. I did see this, so let me show this. This says, over the last 14 years, I've spent multiple 4 to 6 weeks stint here at home without venturing into town. On many occasions, I've gone 6 weeks without getting in a car, going out to eat, or seeing anyone who didn't ski 4 miles to get to my house. While I understand my experience draws from a lifestyle choice, the times that I did not go to town were due to weather, trail conditions keeping me at home, and were not completely voluntary. If you need it, here's what I have learned from the time spent at home. Life moves slower. One begins to notice. The seasons change, the days grow longer, the birds' relationship with the trees out the window pane. One begins to drift from room to room, morning to evening, day by day, in almost a dream state. Entirely renewed patterns and relationships with housemates are born. Suddenly, there's time to picnic on the porch, take a walk, create art, ... continued. So basically that shows that, they're probably high up in those mountains. She's talking about skiing to her house. I wonder what the weather was like there on Saturday or Friday night late. Let's see. Okay, so it was sunny, literally no precipitation, 1% chance. So that's good though, because I was curious if, there could have been bad rain or something along those lines that could have, led to an accident or something like that. No rain at all. Nothing. Thank you so much, Albie Frank. Bring back the noisy mouse. Nope, it's gone. Thank you so much. Okay, so that's good though. That is very good that there's no... Sorry, let me pull up this other one. Okay, so Ronnetta, I want to say her name is Ronnetta Martian, is missing as well in California. So let me get this for you guys. She is from Inglewood, and she is 27 years old. Guys, her car was found burnt the other day for this other case. Let me get the video. Share screen.
And then this is the rundown. Airlines are trying to make sure they don't have to cancel so many.
Nope. I hate that whenever they do that. Whenever they put a video on a news article and they make you think that it's about that person. I thought for sure that was going to be it. Okay, so this one says, a family of 27-year-old woman from Inglewood is asking for help to find their sister and daughter. She was last seen Monday, August 1st with 2 other men in Rosamond near Lancaster. Her car was found in flames in Inglewood on Monday evening. The vehicle was set on fire with fireworks, her sister told CBSLA. It says, my sister has been missing since Monday, August 1st. Her car was found in flames Monday in Inglewood. She was last seen in Rosamond, California. The last people she was with are not talking, but are seen on Ring camera taking things out of her house and leaving her door open. Please help. So let me pull up this Twitter. Okay. Yeah, near Lancaster. You just shared that. Guys, ignored Bossissimo. I forgot to mess with his settings. Let me do that. Okay. You just shared that also from Doorcam. There was 3 people that was taking stuff out of her apartment. It's quite a distance between Lancaster and Inglewood. I'm going to pull up the Google Maps because I didn't even pull this one up yet. All bad areas. Oh gosh. Okay. So this one says, my sister has been missing since Monday. Okay, that's the same thing. This is her car here. So like, look how badly damaged that is. The entire inside. All of it's showing metal. I don't know how well you guys can see that. All of it is showing metal. No, it's not going to zoom. Like you can literally see there's no fabric left. So this car didn't just like burn, it burnt. Like the inside is gone. If there was any evidence of any type of foul play or anything like that in this vehicle, it's going to be extremely difficult for police to find since it had been burned. So this is the people that they are saying that she was last seen. She picked them up at the first on 5 p.m. and went missing around 6. If anyone sees them, please call. So this is the 2 gentlemen. I'm going to have to pull these up so that I can put them on a different platform so you guys can see. This is a picture of her. I don't know if there's a filter on that or not. Let's see. June 18th, 1995 is her birthday. 27 years old, female, black with brown hair and brown eyes, 5'4", 100 pounds, purple bonnet, gray pants, and a black sweatshirt is the last thing she was seen wearing. And then this is a video of them. It looks like taking items, or I'm sorry, still shot of a video of them taking items from her apartment. And I mean, they're taking a lot of stuff out. This isn't 1 or 2 things. Like he has like several purses, it looks like, a duffel bag, multiple things. Let's see if there is. Let me save these pictures so I can zoom them. It's In the Bushes' birthday? Happy birthday, In the Bushes. I know. I was going to say it's not her birthday. I don't know why he's saying it is. I was thinking that, but I was just going to let people send you like cake and candles and things like that. We can still celebrate. I know. I didn't think it was. I was going to say, I thought I knew your birthday. And I was like, that's not right. But if Frank wants to, pretend it's your birthday, I suppose we can. I'm not singing though. Yeah. You knew that was coming. I don't know. I don't know why he does the things that he does, honestly. Okay, so let me pull up these pictures so we can zoom in better on those gentleman's face and on this car for that matter. Yeah, happy unbirthday. Okay. So, I mean, can you guys see that a lot better now? Like, we're talking the front, the back, everything. Started by fireworks. I'm curious where this car was found in reference to her home. there's a picture of the 3 people. You can see them very good. Okay. Let me get this one up first, and then I will go grab that one. Again, like, I can't believe I clicked the live button. I don't even know what I was trying to click, but it wasn't the live button. So I'm about 10 minutes before I wanted to go into this. And honestly, this case, literally just seen it. Missing Justice shared it and asked for people to help sharing. And I was like, oh man, I should probably pair her with them. So these are the 2 individuals, several tattoos on them, and identifying marks for that matter. So I'm sure if they have the pictures of them, the police will have their names and be able to help that. Again, this is according to these posts, as far as saying that they were seen with her. I'm not sure if police have put that out yet, but this is what family, I believe, is putting out. Yeah, I was playing with my new mouse. Too funny. Frank behavior. Okay. I pull her up again. And we will see what else we have here. Okay, so this is the web sleuth thread. I guess it would help if I shared. You know what, Rock Mike? I don't know. I honestly do not know if they tried that or not. That is a really good thought, though. I'm sure police probably did. Okay, so Web Sleuth started a thread for her at 6:55 p.m. And it says the family of 27-year-old woman from Inglewood is asking to help find their sister and daughter. Okay. Car was found up in flames on Monday evening. The vehicle was set on fire with fireworks. So this looks like the same thing here. Okay, so not much reliable info yet about her. Loading. Yeah, I can send it to you, Frank. Facebook is like being mean. It's not loading anything. What are you talking about? Hi, Red Rock. Hello, hello, hello. Why is this not loading? Like anything. I know for sure there is at least one post with her name in it. And it's not searching. Oh, Facebook is not available right now. You don't say. You don't say, Facebook. Okay, so no, it's just the Sleuth Mom post on Facebook unless somebody is seeing something else for her. Let me share it again. Share her face and her flyer. Yeah, your Facebook search keeps going out. I don't know what it's doing. It just keeps telling me that it's failed. So this is Ronnetta again. I mean, I really hope that police are able to find out about these guys that were leaving her place. And I'm very curious to find out where the car was on fire at in relation to her home. Let's see if I can find. Let's see if I can find the actual fire on there. Because I mean, certainly with the fire department going out and looking for her, or having to put out her car, that would be a huge thing. This is sad. See, this is okay. This is the difference in missing people cases that drives me insane. So for this case, this 27-year-old Black woman who has been missing for 6 days and her car was found burnt. So you would think that that would indicate foul play of some sort. We have one news article that came out 2 hours ago. That's it. I don't see anything on Facebook other than what Missing Justice tagged me in, which I shared. We don't see any police like articles. The video on her was just the actual news channel, like just their little 2-minute clip. It has absolutely nothing to do with her. And then other than that, there's no information. Like where is the information on this woman at? I hate this. And it happens in so many cases. Like so many cases just have nothing out there. And it's not right. You know, we should have missing people should be represented, especially in situations whenever they look like it's foul play. Nothing about this says, you know, hey, she left on her own, or, you know, anything like that. This is literally like, hey, she's gone. We got videos of them taking purses and other belongings out of her house, and they found her car on fire. And here we are. Where is the information on this woman? Why is there nothing out there? I don't understand. I don't understand. Yeah. You know exactly what I'm saying. You're doing a live about this topic this week. It's bothering you. And like people want to say like it's not race related. It's not anything like that, but there's certain demographics that just don't get coverage unless they have families in high places. Even with oh gosh, I can't even think. Even with like Harmony Montgomery, for instance, you know, they had that press conference right away. But would they have done that? Thinking back, would they have done that if she didn't have the connections with Blair and Jonathan Miller? It just really makes you think. Kiely, I don't know her family's background, but she is, you know, a beautiful young blonde girl. And so she's taking off immediately. She could very well turn into the next Gabby Petito type case. This has literally been 2 days and her story is just exploding. And that's great for her family as far as getting information and the press coverage and things like that. But then there are other cases where there's just not enough information given. And these families are out there trying to do it on their own. So I understand what Web Sleuth is saying, because they don't like to put family posts. They like to stick with just news articles, just the facts, just the police reports and things like that, so that the information inside of their Web Sleuths is reliable. I 100% get that, especially whenever the family is putting out accusations towards people. If there's no police confirmation, it makes it hard to know if you should actually be looking at those people or not. So you don't want to get involved in that slippery slope of accusing people of doing something and then it not being true. But what are families supposed to do whenever the police don't put out information, whenever the police don't put out press releases, whenever the police don't make a Facebook post, um, whenever the news doesn't want to cover their loved one? We have no choice but to try to listen to what the families are telling us and to analyze what they're giving us from that point, because families are having to do this on their own. They find a missing persons advocate online or on YouTube or something like that, and they try to help push their loved one into the algorithm. And that's, I don't know, it's just frustrating. It's just frustrating to see how often it happens. You've commented or messaged them for more info so we can post. Right. Look at poor Alexis Gabe's family. They know she's probably dead, but they just want to find her. Right. I don't know. It just blows my mind because, there's so much out there about some cases. And this is nothing against any of these families that do get coverage, because a lot of that is them pushing their family, going to every platform, going absolutely everywhere they can, getting the news and the information out there as quickly as possible. They can't help whenever somebody finds their case more attractive or their loved one more attractive as from a coverage standpoint, not even physically attractive, but like, oh, I can cover this case because there's some meat on it. There's something for me to dig into and speculate on and really research. It's not their fault that their loved one becomes clickable and others don't, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating for the families that don't necessarily get that coverage. It doesn't make it any less frustrating. Yeah, why? Why is there no update at all? Why is there no information at all about these people? We're literally going just off of the sister's Twitter post. Even the news is just going off of the sister's Twitter post. Why is there not information? I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, there should be a lot more out there than just a Twitter post. Sorry, I'm just double checking to make sure. To make sure that I'm not missing something. I don't know. Sorry. I didn't mean to go off on like a little rant there. It just gets frustrating. Especially whenever you're out here trying to advocate for people and you want to try to do the best that you can, and literally, like, unless you reach out, unless you go real life, quote unquote, and reach out to the families on your own for this information to try to help them, to try to assist them, there's nothing there. There's nothing. And that's not right. I hate having to go, quote unquote, real life on families. But at the same time, I feel like as a group, we offer kind of like a service here. They can use us as their news station. They can use us as their platform to try to get help for their loved ones. To try to spread awareness about their loved ones. And you guys know, like, we're not in the business of attacking people and lifting their blankets and being like, oh, your sheets are dirty or something like that. We're not going to sit there and try to expose families and do stuff like that, but just trying to advocate. Yeah, Fruit Loop. So much more needs to be done. So much more. So I'm not even seeing any news about the fire. Let me pull up Google Earth because I know I didn't do that yet. Okay. Let's see. Rosemond. California. So this is literally on the opposite side of the state from where Kiely is missing. Completely unrelated cases, obviously, just both in the state of California. So I figured I'd cover them together. So this is where her apartment is, and then her vehicle was found in Inglewood. So let's see where Inglewood is. Oh my. Anytime that it has to back up to jump. Wait, I should probably pin that first. Just save it like that. So where is Inglewood? Okay. My goodness. That is so far. That is so far. Is that right? Wait, let me read this again. From Inglewood is asking help to find. Okay, wait. She was last seen with 2 other men in Rosemond near Lancaster, and they found her car in Inglewood. That is a distance, you guys. How far is that? Let's see. So, I mean, they found her car 65 miles from where she was last seen. Why the cops don't care. Her house was broken into at a fire. Yeah, that's wild. And she's missing on top of it. Ugh. So frustrating. And nobody cares. So if it crossed county lines, can't the marshal come in? Yeah, I would think so. But the problem is whenever you cross county lines or state lines and things like that, you have one side will be like, oh, well, you got to contact that county or you got to contact that police department. And then the other one will be like, well, we don't have that information because you have to contact them. And they pay back and forth so that neither department has to take responsibility. That's kind of how the police departments play this. And I don't want to hate on police departments. I always want to back the blue and, show them our love and support and things like that. A lot of that comes down to the fact that they're underfunded and they are understaffed. And so if they can get away with not having to investigate a case, they do. It's just sad. But this one to me is clear that this is foul play of some sort. And the fact that they're not taking it seriously is very, very frustrating, in my opinion. Very frustrating. So, 2 missing people, though, you guys. Definitely going to continue to follow them. Actually, let me double check what is going on, if there's been any more news on Riley's case before we close it down. I am going to get back off here, though, and enjoy some family time with my son since both juniors are already asleep. So let me double check Facebook again and double check with Riley's to see that. Let's see. That meeting would be about an hour in. Hopefully they have some type of information and find her by the end of that meeting, or some type of clue as to where she could have gone. So let's see her group. Okay, so actually 6 minutes ago, the sheriff's office put out a post. So let's take a look at this. Adventures with a Purpose just found another missing person. That's awesome. That is great. They're so amazing. Okay, so this one is from the Placer County Sheriff's Office 7 minutes ago. It says tip line has been set up for information leading to 16-year-old Kiely Rodni. The Placer County Sheriff's Office has set up a tip line for anyone who may have any information on Kiely, the teen who went missing early Saturday morning near the Presser Family Playground. So now this one's saying Presser Family Playground. Before it said campground. Okay, this might be a typo because look, Presser Family Playground, and down here it says Prosser Family Campground. So I'm betting that's a typo of some sort. Let me see if that's a different location altogether, because I'm going to guess that it will be. Yeah, Muckfuck, they can go in just a second. Let's just look at this map and see real quick. Yeah, you think it's typos too. That's what I'm thinking. Because I don't think that it would be. Yeah, that definitely has to be a typo because, okay, so if you type that in as Presser, it takes you completely on the other side of the state. So I'm going to guess that it's a mess up. And then if you type in the playground, it takes you right back to where it was before with Prosser County. So either way, new tip line, option 7, you can remain completely anonymous. This one here says 12:30 a.m. Her vehicle was also missing. Again, we've seen 12:30, we've seen 1:30. I would just say after midnight, Friday evening, very late, Saturday morning, very early. So hopefully they find her and we don't have to do an update other than to say that she is found. Same thing for the other case as well. So, all right, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please make sure you share these videos. Please. Very important information about both of these missing people. And I really hope that we can make a difference in the awareness, especially in, I believe you would say it, Ronnetta. I wish that there was a video of some sort so that I could make sure that I'm saying it right, but unfortunately there's not. So please, it sounds like Adventures with a Purpose found another missing person. Awesome news that they were able to bring a case closed. Go check out their video, guys, and share. Thank you all. Hit the like button. Love you guys. Thank you, mods. Have a great night.